It is time for the match. Martin Tyler here to describe it for you with my good friend Alan Smith.
Yeah, hi there Martin. Walking into the ground today, I've just got that feeling it's going to be a really good afternoon.
In our game today, West Ham United, and they face Southampton.
West Ham United. Number 13, Adrian. Number 4, Habab Norvite. Number 2, Winston Reid. Number 21, Angelo O'Connor. Number 16,
He's one I know Alan's keeping an eye on here.
Well, left foot, right foot, he just caresses the ball, and he's got an eye for a pass too, wonderful.
Number 10, Manuel Mazzini. And number 11, Simeone Zaza.
West Ham United's lineup is this. Adrian starts in goal, Winston Reid starts with Angelo Ogbonna as the fullbacks, and up front is Simone Zaza. Here's the Southampton team for you. Fraser Forster starts in goal. Ryan Bertrand starts with Cedric Suarez in the full-back positions. Stephen Davis plays with Oriol Romeu in midfield. Nathan Redmond starts up top with Charlie Austin. West Ham always associated with what is still England's only World Cup success, 1966. Bobby Moore, Martin Peters and Jeff Hurst. And they feel in that part of London that they won the World Cup for England.
Well, yes, they do. They'll never forget those times, but I think they're looking forward to some really exciting years as well at West Ham.
Bobby Madley is today's referee. What's this game going to bring us? We'll find out very shortly now, won't we? Because the game is underway. Lanzini. He's coming forward with some danger. And that's broken up by the defender before the cross could come in. Redmond. There's some potential in this move. Through pass. He's spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. And here's the shot, over the top. Here's Højbjerg. Oriol Romeu. In comes the challenge. Mark Noble. Into the attacking third. Good through pass. Payet with the cross. Well, crossing is a skill, and that's not a very good example of it. They've spoilt the promise of that attack. Now towards Payet, probing away, trying to find room for a shot, maybe. Cheikhou Kouyaté. Attacking now. That's an easy interception. The pass wasn't really a very thoughtful one. Out of harm's way, out for a throw. Nordveit. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Trying to thread it through here. It's a good piece of defence. And in comes the header.
Well, they've broken through here with a really good goal. And the celebrations reflect that. The supporters are going crazy. It's a terrific moment for the team.
That is a great goal of its type. Just don't see as many as we used to of it, but the cross made the header so possible.
Yeah, it is still one of the best sights in football, and I think supporters enjoy it. Spectacular header.
Substitute coming on for the player who is hurt and can't continue.
Coming onto the pitch, number 7, Southampton for WHU.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Goal for West Ham United.
Here's
Number 10,
Højbjerg.
Matchweek.
Here's Font. Dusan Tadic. Oriol Romeo. Austin. Here's a chance to attack. Building steadily here, keeping possession. And that's good support as they build this attack. Tackle goes in. Here's Cedric Suarez. They cope with it well defensively. Payet. Lanzini. Simone Zaza on the attack here. A timely challenge. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, there's just a risk that they might get caught out. Lanzini. It's looking good, this move.
The shot's on. Fine save he's made there.
And he's not let the ball escape his grasp. I think the referee's showing how he's going to officiate this match. It's going to be a free kick. He's not going to stand any nonsense. Well, a useful position for that free kick, Alan, but not quite the moment that they want.
No, the keeper seemed fairly comfortable with that, so it coming all the way.
Payet. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Nathan Redmond. Sometimes the referees can get too close to the action. Oh, the ref's a bit embarrassed about that. Oriol Romeo. Here's Højbjerg. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Cheku Kouyaté. Now Reed.
Doing well to keep the ball.
1-2, and having a little game of their own here. And it'll go into the middle now.
He could do a better cross than that, I think.
And it was easy to cope with. Ryan Bertrand. Return pass. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting, and they've cut it out. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Stephen Davis. To Davis.
Brilliant team play this, with the passing, the movement off the ball to make the passing possible.
He can lay it off to the supporting player.
And now the shot! The defenders managed to get in the way there.
Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw. Dusan Tadic, trying to find an opening, not panicking. Ryan Bertrand.
He could cross it from here.
Dusan Tadic. That's a splendid clearance. Nordtveit. One back very quickly. Cedric. Could be dangerous.
He's kept possession well after that challenge.
Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. And the ref's done well here. The cross can come in. And now he's looking for some support. A nice move to get away from the defender.
Not a great cross at all in the circumstances, and pretty easy to cope with by the defending team.
Just working away to try and find an opening.
They've coped with it well defensively.
Well, here could be a chance for the corner.
Shots on here.
Good through pass. Nothing wrong with that tackle. In fact, it was a terrific effort. Good interception. Here's Højbjerg. Oriol Romeu. Attacking now. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Now he's looking for support. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. Redmond. Lanzini. Cheku Kouyaté. And they're passing so well out there. To Davis. Here's Cedric Suarez. Cheku Kouyaté. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Well, they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Little piece of interplay between the two. Dusan Tadic. Nathan Redmond. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Austin. To Davis. Good challenge here. Payet. Bertrand. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. And the referee looks to his assistant, who's got the flag up, it's offside. To Davis. Good defending. Cheku Kouyaté. Doing well to keep the ball. It's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. Ryan Bertrand. Dusan Tadic. Here's Davis. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. He's better. Oh, back off the bar. He's turned it on to the frame of the goal. It's his responsibility. It's definitely an own goal.
It is. You'd like to try and defend him, but he just didn't make up his mind quickly enough there.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Nice bit of interplay between these two. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Being moved around nicely here with this passing game. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, it's just a risk that they might get caught out. Gets his foot in there. Here's Cedric Suarez. Cedric. Here's a chance to attack. How frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get the touch of the ball? lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Those defenders will have been told by the coach, stop the cross, that's what he's done. The added time will be 4 minutes. Stephen Davis. On the attack here. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Jota! Well read by the defender. Payet. Noble. Payet. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. In comes the challenge. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. On to the attack now. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Well, everything to play for in the second half. We've reached half-time at 1-1. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
I will be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal from him, good overall performance actually.
Trying to thread it through here. It's a good piece of defence. And in comes the header. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. He's betting. Oh, back off the bar. Well, he's turned it onto the frame of the goal. And now the second period, the second half is underway. Could be dangerous. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Well, they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Oriol Romeu. Stephen Davis. Dusan Tadic. They've got a great understanding, this team. Just look at the passing. He went in well. Trying to find an opening, not panicking. And out wide, they were in a good position until that defender acted very promptly and decisively. When you think about football as a passing game, which it is, you think about players like him. Crosses in. Well, they've wasted that crossing position, haven't they? Easily cleared. The return ball. Sekou Kouyaté. In quickly. Angelo Ogbonna. Lanzini. He made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception. To Davis. Going to be a change for Southampton. A sub's going to come on. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Well, this is great teamwork, the way they're knocking the ball around. Well, here comes the support. Keeps it going well. And in he goes with the tackle. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. Believe it, it is a penalty. That's going to be a yellow card for this player.
You can't have any complaints.
Well, you run the risk when you go to ground like that with a slide tackle of getting into serious trouble.
Well, it is. He saw the ball and he thought he could win it, but just a fraction off.
Number 4, Jordi Classen.
Substitute coming on. It's a tactical change. Save. Dusan Tadic. Here's Davis. Payet. Sekou Kouyaté. Feghouli. Good forward play from them. He's got his shot off now. What a fine save. Well, here's a chance to get their noses in front from the corner. Well, he clears the danger. Austin. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. And that decision from the referee, play on, means it's advantage Southampton here. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg trying to find a way through here, probing away. Good challenge. West Ham have won that passage of play and come away with the ball. Mark Noble. Noble. Feghouli. On to the attack now. In comes the challenge. Well, we're two-thirds of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. It's good play until they got that challenge in. Jordi Classen. Now, Stephen Davis. Southampton ready to make an alteration here. Building steadily here, keeping possession. In quickly. Well, the ball's been deflected out, so it'll be a throw-in.
Coming off the pitch.
Well, the scores are still level. The substitution has been made, and it's a chance, perhaps, with this move, to pep up the team and go for the win. Feghouli. Now he's looking for support. Noble. Kouyaté! Great goal here, and it puts them into the lead. Well, it is a good performance, this. They've got a goal to show for it. They're really giving themselves a chance in this game against opposition where they wouldn't be expecting to win the game. They were expecting to be a very difficult match.
I think so, but there seems to be an inner self-belief that they think they are actually better than this team they're playing, although we all think it's evenly matched.
And we restart the game 2-1.
West Ham United. Number 8,
Virgil van Dijk. Comes in with a tackle. Doing well to keep the ball. Saints are going to make a change. And in goes the cross. I had a chance really to put that into a much more dangerous area. Has to go down as a poor cross. Shots on here. That had equaliser written all over it.
Well, when you see him this season, he's finished harder chances than that. I don't think he can believe it.
Hotspur. Coming onto the pitch, number 16, James
And
Ward-Prowse.
it is a substitute coming on for an already booked player. Lanzini. Here's Zaza. Giving the ball away now. It's Ward-Prowse. Jordi Classic. Dusan Tadic. Being moved around nicely here with this passing game. They cope with it well defensively. This might be dangerous from the corner. And here's the header. And that'll be another corner. "20 minutes of the 90 still to play. Feghouli. Throw in here. Now, Stephen Davis. Dusan Tadic.
Well, I don't know who the lad saw there passing the ball. Somebody in the crowd, maybe.
He's backheeled it nicely to a supporting player. It's going to be a change for West Ham coming up. It's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. Just working away to try and find an opening. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here.
Going to try his luck. Hit the post.
It's the attacking midfield player who's coming off now, Alan.
Yeah, and it's been a good day for him. We know he loves to get forward, and he's done that. He's used the ball well, and rightfully gets a good ovation.
Cedric. Throw to come up now after the ball's gone out. Here's Cedric Suarez. Austin. It's Charlie Austin. Just lent the ball to his mate and got it back again. Nordveit. Now Stephen Davis. James Ward-Prowse. Tackle goes in. It's a quick break.
The shot's on. And yes, a goal. And they're level.
Fantastic from the neutral point of view that the game is level again. And we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. So it's 2-2 now.
For Southampton, number 11, Southampton.
Mark Noble. They've got a great understanding, this team. Just look at the passing. He's got support here. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Challenges for the ball. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. Now Austin. There's good progress with this attack. There's the ball in. Well, it's a poor cross, not well hit at all. Dealt with by the defending side. Good support play from his teammates. Very weak challenge.
Going for goal!
Well, narrow margins in the match and in this incident.
Yeah, not far off. That would have made a difference to the outcome if it had gone in.
Dusan Tadic. Here's Cedric Suarez. couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. Great passage of passing play there. And it'll go into the middle now. The crosses need to be better. Well, he's threaded the pass through neatly. Shot on! That's gone out for a throw-in. Now Austin. Some options now for the pass. Jordi Classy. Shots on here. No advantage here, the referee stopped it for offside. Payet. Challenges for the ball. There's going to be a throw-in after that tackle. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. He's got his shot off now. And the goalkeeper with a textbook save. Keeps the ball in his grasp.
For today's man of the match, number 8, Jakub Kayate.
Good reading of the play by the defender. He's got his tackle in. And the ball's gone out now. Mark Noble. Well, they're in a good position here. Noble. Brilliant football from this team. Well, they've wasted that crossing position, haven't they? Easily cleared. Jordi Classy. James Ward-Prowse. Here they come again. Another attack in... Well, the goalkeeper will hope that it stays like that throughout the game.
Fourth official has indicated
The number's gone up. As far as added time is concerned, it's 4.
Well, there's a little buzz gone around the stadium because they realise that should be enough to get home and hosed.
Attacking well here. James Ward-Prowse. We could be in. It's Ward-Prowse. Through pass. Defender to it first. Well, an important corner now. Let's see what they can do. That, and it's gone all the way out for a throw on the other side. Payet. It could be on in this attack. They've got men over to try and get a winning goal. Could be dangerous. The referee's given the free kick. The game's not over yet. That's the end of regulation time with the scores level. Trying to thread it through here. It's a good piece of defence. And in comes the header. exercising patience as they try to get an opening. He's betting. Oh, back off the bar. He's turned it onto the frame of the goal. Good forward play from them. He's got his shot off now. What a fine save. Noble. Kiate! Great goal here, and it puts them into the lead. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Gonna try his luck. The shot's on, and yes, a goal, and they're level.